Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. I am so excited to be doing another video. For a while there, wasn't sure what I was going to do in the meantime while I'm still in the process of setting up my business and obviously vlogging all of that, but not being able to upload it for you guys yet because I don't really want it to be in real time, if that makes sense. Like, I want you guys to be seeing the business vlogs once the business is launched and when it's in like the past, if that makes sense. So during this time I was really like freaking out that I wasn't going to be able to upload anything because I vlog all the time, but obviously all the time I'm also working on my business. So obviously there's been a couple of little things here and there. I think I just uploaded a vlog, was my last video as well, and I've also got some hauls coming, which is so exciting. I just filmed one then and I've got another one in the works, and yeah, they're always so fun and they help like break it up, I guess, and make it a bit more fun and like enjoyable when you're not just like watching my life all the time if I'm not doing anything exciting. But today I really wanted to do a vlog style video, but it's gonna have a purpose and it's gonna be really focused, and it's probably only gonna be my afternoon this afternoon. It's not gonna be like very long in time, if that makes sense. So I'm about to head out to the shops now. It's already like 2:45 in the afternoon, but I need to get a couple of random things, like some makeup that I've run out of and like other random like office work stuff and that kind of thing. So I wanted to vlog that just because it's fun and I get to show you guys what I get. But I also want to get some things to help with my goal setting because, as you guys know, it's almost June 30, which is halfway through the year. And that's crazy because obviously for a lot of people, I guess you've missed out on a lot of the first half of the year because of Corona and all that kind of stuff. Everything's obviously so different to what we all had planned. So I'm going to do a video focused on me resetting my goals, some little activities that I've already been doing and want to do today with like the stuff that I get, and how I'm sort of refocusing and really sort of putting myself into gear for the second half of the year and not like just giving up on 2020, as I've seen some people say on social media and that kind of thing, because obviously like 6 months, either way you put it, is still 6 months and you can get a lot done and a lot achieved in 6 months. So I sort of want to put those vibes into the universe and put that energy out to you guys that you can still have a really positive outlook on the second half of 2020. And as I keep saying, we literally still have half to go. Like, it's a long time and you can get a lot achieved if you really set yourself up well and you put your mind to it. So I'm going to be doing that kind of thing today and I'm so excited. It's literally my favorite thing to do. But yeah, I'm just going to go to the shops first and then I'll get more into it afterwards. So I'll chat to you guys soon. Okay guys, I'm home now and I'm actually very disappointed in what I thought was going to be kind of a fun and random haul for you guys. This is my haul. This is pretty much all I got. And other things I went for, like goal setting and stuff, I wanted to get this thing that's a half whiteboard, half pinboard, and I thought Kmart had them, but they didn't have any, so I'm glad I found this one at Target because it's literally the exact thing that I wanted. So basically I'm going to run you through what I've been thinking the last couple of days and what I'm doing with my goal resetting and realigning and all of that kind of stuff. So basically, I feel like I need to come a bit closer and talk to you guys like this. So basically, as you guys would know, I'm working on starting and launching my own business, which is super exciting. And I think, I want to say give or take, that's about a month away from like selling products per se. So that's super exciting. And then I also am like really focusing on the big goal of like moving out and being able to afford to like either live on my own or live with like one other person, but in my own place. And that's really exciting, but obviously that's a goal that costs money and it's like money orientated. So I need to focus on working really hard towards that, because obviously I want to say in a sense like money doesn't just come to you, like it does if you work hard, but you need to put in the work, if that makes sense. Like basically I need to set myself some goals around my earnings through like social media and my business, and then I need to set goals around like getting an actual job, because I can't financially move out if I don't have like a set employment, if that makes sense. Like I couldn't just move out on the basis of like money I make from social media and from my business, obviously, because my business isn't started yet and I have no idea how much it will make, if any, for a long time. But it's definitely not in a position where like I would want to rely on making money from my business. Like that's something where if I do make a profit, and when I do, like when it gets to that point, which is usually like only after a year or whatever, but any profit that comes from selling things will go straight back into the business, and like it'll go back into like marketing or products or like whatever else, just like improving things. So yeah, I need to basically make sure I'm gonna get like a retail job, I think, but yeah, I basically need to make sure I have a solid income from like a job as well, and then like the business and my social media is like a little bonus sort of thing that I'm working hard on the side. But yeah, so lately and last night I've been applying for lots and lots of different retail jobs in Brisbane and just having a look around at what's there and just going my hardest and applying for everything that interests me at the moment. And yeah, basically to be able to manifest what I want, I need to have a clear goal around it. Now basically manifestation works where it doesn't always, if and when you receive what it is that you're manifesting and asking for, it doesn't always show up exactly in the way that you asked. But I still believe that to manifest something you have to be specific and you have to work really hard towards it in that specific way, if that makes sense, for a specific thing, because I feel like when you're working towards a goal, it's hard to work towards something if it's not specific in the first place. And then once you say achieve it, it might actually come to you in a different form or in a different way, but it will either be better or just different and like better suited to your circumstances, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's enough of me rambling. I'm going to show you the little activities and things I've done and how I'm going to achieve my goals for the second half of 2020. So I was feeling rather inspired the other night and I've done some things already in my journal. This is my little Kiki K leather bound journal book thing. I'll show you the front. So cute, and it's got my initials embossed on it. Anyway, so this is a page from the other night and I just wrote I am manifesting this year, and it's basically things that keep popping up in my head that I can picture myself and then I know I desperately want to achieve this year. So this one this one says $250 per week for rent. This is so random, but I literally just asked a random friend. I was like, how much do you pay for rent? Because like they live in Brisbane too, and I just wrote it down. Like I was just like, I just need to pick a figure and start working towards something, if that makes sense. So that's not really I guess that's more of like a stand-in sort of goal, like it's sort of a figurative thing, I guess you could say. And then the next one I've got there's a particular tattoo artist that I'm sure some of you may know of, this Cholo or Kohler, I'm not sure how to say it, in Melbourne, and there's absolutely no need to travel to Melbourne to get tattoos, but I thought it'd be really fun to make a trip of it because I never go away on my own and I love doing like little domestic travel and trips between cities and stuff, so I think that would be really fun to make a trip of it, do something on my own. And yeah, that's literally that one, and I want to get particular tattoos this year, which will be super fun. The next one is same thing, I love domestic travel, so I want to go to Sydney. My family actually lives in that sort of area of New South Wales, and particularly to meet some beautiful girls that I've been following and interacting with and all that on all the socials for a while. I love them so much and adore them, and I just think one day we will meet each other, so I just thought that was cool to write that down. And then oh yeah, this is a cool one. This is being able to afford to send or making it a priority or having it done, in a sense, sending PR packages from the gift shop. So on behalf of my business, I want to like send out PR packages to people, and then I want to have 5,000 followers on the gift shop Instagram account by the end of the year. And then this one is a tricky one. I kind of think when I was writing this down, I was being very imaginative with like it's hard to say what I meant because this was honestly so late at night, but I think I wrote $1,000 income per week from personal brands socials. I honestly think I meant like the generation of money through my like, yeah, YouTube and Instagram, but the gift shop like sales, if that makes sense, which doesn't make sense because obviously the gift shop sales, when that business opens, that isn't my profit and that isn't my money to take, if that makes sense. Well, it is because it's mine, but it's money I'm going to be using on the business, if that makes sense. So I'm definitely going to change that. I might change the figure because obviously this is something where these are all things where I'm like dreaming crazy, like I'm just letting my mind run wild with no limitations and just like writing it down, working towards it and seeing if it happens, essentially, because, you know, why not dream big? But anyway, I might keep that as $1,000. I might not, but I might make that, like, because obviously that's like crazy. Like, not many people make $1,000 a week, and like I certainly do not, and definitely have never. So like, don't think I'm like a rich crazy person. This is just like me dreaming big, if that makes sense. So I think I might write to have as one of my goals for the year, like a certain income per week total, full stop, like my personal income, which will be from like whatever retail job I get, any money I make from anything else, like all that kind of stuff. So that's that. And then over the page, oh yeah, I started figuring out my budget, which was just a random little thing I needed to do just for this week. But I wrote this week's outcomes because this is just like super random stuff. But basically I want to, random stuff like I need to pay my rego, do my budget, plan a timeline for the gift stop. So I really need to get some dates set in stone so I can have something to work towards, and like a date locked in of like when I want to launch, when I want things to happen, when I want to post about certain things, etc, etc. I also want to plan more around the launch itself and how I want to like celebrate and promote that. Do my goals whiteboard, which is what I'm about to do right now. Film and edit Nasty Gal haul, and try a new gym near me, which is called the Bay Health Club. But anyway, that's my this week's outcomes, which are just things that were, I'm such a person that like, when things are like swimming around in my brain, I literally cannot think about anything else, and I will forget everything unless I write it down. So these are just things where I was like, okay, I need to do that, want to do that, should do that, and like blah blah blah. So I just write them down, and to me that's like a really, really well-rounded, accomplishable, achievable list of weekly outcomes for me. So if I have all these done by the end of the week, I'll be on track with life. There's some personal life things like paying my car rego and like doing my budget. There's some business things, there's some creative stuff, there's some like health care, self-care stuff, there's my YouTube stuff. So to me that's like really, really well-rounded. And because what I'm about to show you is like how I'm gonna keep doing weekly outcomes for myself every week. It's something I learned at PLC, and we used to do like all the way up from yearly outcomes to quarterly. Then we break them down to monthly, weekly and daily. So I'm essentially going to be doing that for myself and in each of those things. So like mine will mainly just be yearly and weekly, especially now that we have 6 months left of the year. I'd prefer to just do it that way, if that makes sense. So mine will always have a couple for personal life. So like, for example, a savings goal, getting a tattoo in Melbourne, that's like a perfect example of a personal one. Business goals, so lots of things to do with the gift stop, numbers wise, figures wise, achievements, that kind of thing, and like product wise, like how many products I want to have, that kind of stuff. And then YouTube and Instagram, so collaboration goals that I might have, content goals that I might have, things I might want to be able to create or do, yeah, brands I want to work with, that kind of thing. So that's the gist of everything. I know I've been talking for so long, but as I said, this is the whole video really. I'm not going to vlog anything else, but I'm going to move on because I think that's all I had to show you in my journal of like little, there's one more thing. So I literally was dreaming big. I had so much in my head the other night, and it was, yeah, when I was feeling really motivated to move out, I looked on realestate.com so much, and I looked at the most beautiful places, and I was like, okay, if I'm gonna afford this, I need to get my shit together, I need to set some goals, and I need to work hard. So basically that's where this all stemmed from, and all these pages in my journal were written that night. So I've got one last one, which I titled, what does my ideal week look like to me? Because it was actually, I was speaking to my friend Dyllon, who also used to work at PLC, and he said something to me that like really struck me, where he said, who was the one that decided that a work week is Monday to Friday 9 to 5 and you have 5 days on and 2 days off? Like, who decided that? And I was like, well, you're not wrong, are you? I was like, it's such a good point, because at the moment, I might have mentioned it to you before, but I can't remember. I think it was in a different vlog or a business vlog. At the moment, my weekends are like Saturday, Sunday and Monday, because one of my best friends, Nat, works in retail and her weekend is Sunday, Monday, and we always spend Monday together. So that's like another day where I'm just socializing and hanging out with a friend to me. So yeah, I'm kind of doing like 4 days on, 3 days off at the moment, if that makes sense. Like being productive versus like having fun and being social. But yeah, he was like, my friend Dill, he was just like, well, what if like you wanted to do Monday and then have Tuesday to do your own personal stuff, and then work Wednesday, and then work Thursday morning, do something Thursday night, and then work Friday night. And then he also made a good point, which is why what he was sort of getting at, is that it's almost more advantageous for most businesses, especially in like customer service or social media and that kind of thing, to be on and to be working and to be present on the weekends, because that's when most other people in normal 9-to-5 jobs have off and are looking on their phones and looking on social media. So yeah, that was a really good point, which is something that I'm definitely going to take on board. So long tangent, but basically this is why, and this is where that came from, and why I've written my ideal week and what it looks like. So I'll show you. So again, this is me dreaming big. This is basically me just manifesting like my dream life Monday to Sunday. So I like to start my weeks on a Monday, but that's still the same. That's literally what I'm doing now. Monday, content day. So that's my day I hang with my best friend Nat, and we do lots of fun things, go out for food, take some photos, have some fun, do some shopping. That's Monday. Tuesday is an editing and admin day. Obviously I'm speaking in present tense, but this is like my dream ideal week. Editing and admin day, so editing any YouTube content that I've filmed in the previous week. Admin, so for example, it could be my own personal budgeting, could be doing emails, organizing things, planning, that kind of stuff. Wednesday would be a day, ideally my retail job for 6 hours. Thursday, my retail job for 6 hours. Friday would be a business day, so working entirely on the gift shop, so progress, ordering products, doing promotion, doing the marketing, creating content for the accounts, all that kind of stuff. Saturday would be business again, so same stuff in the morning, doing posting on the socials, like being interactive, doing anything that needs to happen there. Could be admin stuff. Then the second half of the day, because obviously it'll be Saturday afternoon / night, would be a social thing, so me just basically doing whatever I want, going out with friends, etc. And then Sunday would be my favorite combination of everything: social, planning, creative and relaxing. So that is open to anything. It could be going out with friends, it will always be planning my week. It'll be doing something creative, maybe filming, maybe doing something like that, and relaxing. So yeah, I just thought that was really nice, and this is one of the things I want to put on my board. So now that I've shown you my journal and my thoughts, I'm going to show you this. So by the way, this was $10 from Target, and I highly recommend. This is, I kept the packaging to show you guys. This is what it was. But anyway, basically the reason I wanted half whiteboard and half pinboard is because I want the whiteboard side for my weekly outcomes, so I can just write this week and I can write everything and rub it off and redo it every single week. So for example, that's this page, so I'm literally just going to copy that and write that on tonight for the rest of the week. It is actually Wednesday already for me today, but some of those are half done or done and some of them aren't, so perfectly on track with that. So anyway, that's what the whiteboard side's for, and then this pinboard side is for, I'm going to write up this page much more specific, neater, more thought through, and on like a nice piece of paper, and then I'm going to have that pinned on the top here. So that's going to be like my big focus, so I can see it all the time. And then also we'll have this written nicer on a nice piece of paper, because that's also something that like really motivates me, like the lifestyle side of things and how I live day to day. So I'll have that written up. That'll go nicely there. And then in the last little panel, so I'm sort of going to divide it into 3 essentially, I'm going to do photos really similar to, excuse the mess, my vision board up there. But the only thing with my vision board is obviously there are some overseas things, and like it just doesn't feel as aligned with me anymore and as relevant. partly because obviously COVID and travel, and partly just because I feel like I have changed so much and my motivation and drive and goals are so different to when I made that. So on here I'm going to include some photos of particularly stuff that relates to these things. So the tattoos I want, for example, the beautiful little apartments I want to live in and rent, the gift stop logo, I might put that on there, so I'm working towards that, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now, and then I'll time lapse it, and then I'll come and show you guys the final product. And I'm so excited. I literally love talking about this stuff, and I hope that wasn't too long and boring for you guys, but I'm sure someone will get something out of it. So yeah. Oh my gosh guys, I'm finished and I'm actually obsessed with it. Like, oh, I just love when things turn out like so pretty and like exactly how I envisioned it. I don't even know if this is how I envisioned it, but it looks great. I'm so happy. So I'll show you everything. I pretty much explained what everything is already and why everything's there, so I'm just going to show you the finished product now. So this is it. I've got my this week I will and all the things. Oh, actually I can go in now because I just wrote down everything that was on that piece of paper. I can go in and tick some of the stuff that is already done because, oh, we can tick that one now. Oh, I've only half done that. I haven't edited it yet, but anyway, yeah, because it's halfway through the week. But I also decided to add, because I had a little space down here, I decided to add a little grateful for, so I'm going to leave that line there all the time and then change this like every week when I change that, just so I have like a bit of gratitude like in front of me every day, because I try and write down or think about something I'm grateful for every day, but it's nice to have it in front of me. And like I feel like having it on this board is really important because this board is like asking and expecting a lot, so to put gratitude on here as well is like sort of balances it out and sort of raises the vibration. So then we have my two bits of paper that are a lot nicer and neater. So I've got the I'm manifesting this here, and then I've got my ideal week looks like. So basically this side, oh sorry, this side is what I'm working towards, and this side is how I'm doing it and how I'm going to get there. That's pretty much the best way to explain it. So these are two really beautiful little apartments that I've seen, some tattoos, and then my gift stop logo, which is super exciting. Obviously my room's a mess, but I think it'll go there on my desk where I'm able to work in front of it. So guys, that is going to wrap up this video. I know it's kind of not random, but like I just feel like I just decided I was going to do this video and just went for it because I just felt so inspired and so cool to do something like this, like to do it for myself, but to also share with you guys the whole process, just because I know some of you love this stuff, and I know like it's just super important for like more and more people, especially like young people my age, to like focus on these kind of things. If that's something, if there's like lots of things in life that you want and you're a very driven person, it's like really helpful to do stuff like this. And it's, I don't know, I just felt like sharing it with like-minded people, you know. And the other thing I wanted to mention actually before I go, which I just realized just now while I'm finishing this, I briefly mentioned my friend Dill, who I can't remember why I mentioned him. He was talking about, oh yeah, he was talking about like the like who came up with the structure of Monday to Friday 9 to 5, like entrepreneurs don't have to live that way. And he's also the one that inspired me to do, he has a whiteboard sitting on top of his desk as well that he sits at, and so he faces the whiteboard every day that he works. And he showed me it the other night, and he's about to achieve every single goal. He did his monthly, so he has his like month's worth of goals on his whiteboard, and it's almost the end of the month and he's about to achieve all of them. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And while I'm here, because I know this video so long already and I've talked a bit about it, if you're really interested in this kind of stuff and you love working on yourself and personal development especially, it can be to do with goal setting, it can be to do with relationships, it can be to do with self-worth, all that kind of stuff. My friend Dill, that's his like ultimate specialty, and he's just started doing he's done an ebook and he's doing online webinars. I just didn't think of it before because I forgot that, like, because it's online, it means anyone online can join. Like, I forgot that you don't have to like live near us. So any of you guys, wherever you're from, no matter wherever you're from, you can look up Dyllon on Facebook. Very hard to spell, so I put it on the screen here. He has like his own Facebook page where he posts all about it. You'll come across the right one if you see an ebook, and the most recent post will be about his first webinar called Understanding You Before Him, which is basically for young girls, essentially like understanding you and making sure your self-worth is in the best place it can be before like going into a relationship and that kind of stuff. It's amazing and I can't wait. So I just want to give him a little plug because he's taught me a lot and this video was kind of inspired by him, so why not? And I know you guys, like, there's so many of you that message me and say you love this stuff as well, so I thought it would help you guys out too. But yeah, all that, his ebook and his webinar, I think, well, his ebook's definitely free, so if you want to get that, that's about goal setting. So if you liked this video, definitely jump on Dill's Facebook or Instagram and get the goal setting ebook. It's exactly how I set my goals as well, and it's amazing. So that's all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, that's really all I have to say. I've talked for so long and I've told you everything. So if you enjoyed this, let me know, give me feedback, let me know if you do the same thing, send me pictures on Instagram. I love that. So exciting and so fun. I'm definitely going to post about it on Instagram too, so I'll try and get this video up for you guys as soon as I can, and I'm really excited about it, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!